Hey, what's up puzzle lovers and welcome back. Today is kind of a sad day because it is the last chapter of the game The Room. We had a lot of fun so far. It is an incredible game and I enjoyed solving each puzzle of each chapter. But great news, there are more of them. So without further ado, let's play the last chapter of the game The Room. Where on earth am I? It's where we ended in the last episode. And I'm quite curious, are we going to find out more about the story, about the null element, and about this person, A.S. What else are we going to discover in this chapter? So we can see a puzzle box and a table that has some puzzle elements. Quite cool. So a lot of puzzling will happen in this chapter. That's really nice. And already on the table we can see this book with a drawing on it. And if we zoom, okay, that's the null element, right? Yes, it's a sketch of a null element. Let's find out in the letter what he wrote to us. A queer sense of movement, not quite turning, not quite falling. I felt myself cross the threshold and the visions abated. Perhaps they only served to drive me to this place? A route back closest behind me, but a way forward opens ahead. Something is drawing me on. In case you are with me, I will try to guide you along the path. I pray you never came. I pray you are just another of my dreams. Always very enigmatic, this AS. On the top right corner, we can see something that looks like a piano. A drawing of a piano with some process on specific keys. Let's discover the box. On this side of the box we have a star-shaped socket, probably for a key, and some notes. We cannot interact with them. If we turn, we have this keyhole, yeah, and on the other side we have this kind of window. About the table we have this kind of object that has two small holes. So we might insert a handle or a specific key. Here we have these three squares that are numbered 1, 2, 3. Maybe a code will appear here. Here we have another puzzle to solve. It looks like a lock or a drawer or something like this. And then we have this thing. I don't know what it is. And then these symbols, a code, maybe that we need to enter at some point. Interesting. So we cannot interact with anything so far. So in this case, let's use the eyepiece and we have our first clue here. So we need to align the mark of the hand to open a drawer. Nice. And oh, there is a switch. Let's activate it and we have our first object, a small gear. Oh, and on this side there is something that we can slide maybe. Yes, you see, we can play with the symbols and there is once again this numbered dots 1, 2, 3. So yes, we will need to find a code here and we will have to put the right symbols. There is this button here. It's another switch. Yeah. Hey, look, we are missing two gears and we have one with a triangle shape on it that fits here. And now we can unlock half of a lock. And we have something else. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Oh. So we can activate these things. I need to keep pressing on it. Okay. I can see one kind of object with one dot and another one with two dots. We might need to activate all these round things And then... Oh, yes! There's more. Okay, so let's activate you then, first. So cool! And we need to do the same for the overlock. So we can have access to this little compartment on the top left. How are we going to solve you? Okay, like this, here and here. Yeah, now we can activate the second lock and we have access to another switch. Let's turn it on. Something else is coming out. So cool! What is this blue round object? A metal orb. There is something strange about it. That's a clue to say it's something that you need to open or activate. Yes, there is a hinge. So what if we play with that? Okay. Yeah. And then it's a button and we can open the orb. Hey, that's so pretty. That looks like a fancy watch and we have access to a small gear, the square one. Okay, let's then put the gear here and we can press the second button, unlock the final lock and a drawer. Nice! A star-shaped key. Really nice. And we have some old faded tarot cards. And I'm not sure if it's a good sign to have voyage and death. I mean, I don't think traveling and death is a good combination, right? Oh, and here appeared some symbols. But now we can enter on the other side of the table. We have a triangle with a wave in the middle, a maze with a cross on top, and then a S with 2 dots. Let's put that. So the triangle was the first one, the second is the maze with a cross, and the third is the S. Oh, what's that? It looks nice. A coin! That's a beautiful one. Now that we have our star-shaped key, we can insert it. Look at the background! So cool! There are all these gears working on the background. That's nice. Because what can we do with the key? If we turn it... Oh. We have a switch. The switch interacts with this window. Nice to know. Okay. And now we turn on the last side. It shows us some objects to collect. Okay, so we have a key. That's a key for one of the sides of the box. And now we can get access maybe to the other object at the bottom if we move the window. Let's switch. Yeah. And now let's go back to the other side of the key. And we can have access to the second object, a metal plate. That's so cool. Okay, let's put our key here. Put, return. More symbols. Yeah. Interesting. Oh, and we have these arrows that are similar to the ones around the key. What happens if we turn the key? We put the key. Yes, you see? Now we have the top arrow that has this gold color and we have 2 symbols. But I guess are the ones we need to put for the left arrow and the right arrow. On the left, we have 2 C's that are mirrored, connected by lines. And on the right, we have some music notes with an I on top of it. Let's put our first symbol, the 2 C's. Yeah, we have to put the knots with the eye on top of it. Yes, you see something activated. And now, do we need to put back the key at the top position? Yes, now we have these two golden buttons. But we might need to press at the same time. Hey! Oh, what's that? Okay, so we have a lock with some numbers and these strange things. And these strange things might need the eyepiece to find something interesting about it. We can see some numbers but are not really aligned. So we might need to turn these triangle shaped objects. And I can see that we can play with these three. Okay, so on the first one, we can make a 3 and we can already see that we aligned the second triangle shaped bar already. So let's play with the last one and we can see our code 5, 7, 3. Now let's enter the code 5, 7, 3. And what's happening? Oh, what's that? A plate with 2 process. Okay. Oh, and on the other side we have this kind of plate with some buttons. We cannot play with the buttons. So I guess we need a key, a cross-shaped key. Let's continue. We still have a coin and this handle. I know where this handle goes. Here. Let's put it here. Turn. And we open another compartment. A piano. We need to enter the code that was on the letter. So we need to play 3 notes. And one of them is in the middle of 2 black keys. Okay, and then one on the left and one on the right. Let's do that. So we have just one side of the piano that has 2 black notes next to each other. And we can already see that it is opening something. So if we press on the 3 notes at the same time, we activate the piano and something shows up. It looks like a coin slot. That's perfect. I have a coin. Creepy music. Okay, so something shows up. What's that? A button? Do I need to repeat what just happened? Let's try. Yes! There is more. Okay. This one is easy. That was not too difficult. And now, what we were looking for, this kind of handle with a cross-shaped thing at the end. Okay, I'm taking both of them. The piano goes back inside the table. I am always surprised by everything featured in this game. It's really such a beautiful game. Now we can play with that. Let's put that inside. Okay, and if I turn the handles, there's something happening on the back of the board. Yes. Okay, so we can slide that. Wait, so interesting. I guess it should not be random, right? No. Maybe the eyepiece will show me something? Yes, we have this kind of cubic object. Really nice. And we have this kind of slots. Maybe where we can slide these golden squares. Okay. Let's try to find the next one then. Second one. I'm struggling a bit for the last one. Yes, finally. Okay, let's slide it. Oh. So cool. Oh, we have something. What's that? A red gem in a metal plate. Okay. Oh, we unlocked something. We have a lens. And more gems? Oh, we can slide the things. Okay. And there is a hole at the bottom. Maybe on the other side. There is a spot where you can collect your gems. Okay, let's collect all of them. Next one will be the green. And the last one, the yellow. And now we can collect our last gem. Nice! We have this lens that shows us this thing. Oh yeah, it looks like you can put some gems here. You see? I can remove this again if I need to. Okay, so there will be a specific pattern for the gems. I think we can put the red here. Maybe the lens will show us something. Okay. What? Did I get lucky? First try? We unlock the second lock of a box. Now we can open the box. And let's find out what is the box hiding. More puzzles! Okay, so that looks like to be a maze. Okay, yes, we have this blue coin that we need to insert inside this hole. Let's do that. How are we going to move the plates? Not with my fingers. There is a button. Let's just follow the path it is showing us. Yes, I have access to the last circle of the maze. And now we can just align the maze with a hole and insert our blue coin. Oh, that's a pretty blue gem. Okay. So then, maybe the eyepiece. Oh, there is a symbol and we can align the two symbols together and have access to a second blue coin. Okay, so let's play one more time and insert our second blue coin. And once again, the blue gem in the middle turned on. Oh, and we can rotate the symbol. Okay, so we need, I guess, to make the same symbol and align everything together. Like this. Now let's play with the angle. A screamer? Oh, something is happening. The lens just broke. Oh, what is this door? The tarot cards. Time. Cosmos. Null. Voyage. Voyage. Death. Sanctuary. What just happened? That's the end, and it says clearly, if you want to know more, continue to play the game The Room. I will definitely continue and play to The Room 2. And that's all for today's episode. The last episode of the game The Room. What an incredible game. I loved it so much. Each chapter is so unique and so enjoyable. I hope you did enjoy this game so far, and I am really curious and excited to continue this adventure. If you did enjoy this video, don't forget to like. I will see you next week for a new video. Tschüss!